Hey everyone, Cash here, back with another video from Madden 15. Today we continue our career with Trey Cash. We are in week 12, facing off against the Atlanta Falcons. The Browns 7-3. We currently sit in first place in our division. A very surprising season, I will have to say. The Browns with 7 wins. But here we are, Trey, a bit of a disappointing season, kind of in two different directions. The Browns have done well, Trey not that well, and not to say he hasn't done well, but hasn't really gotten many opportunities. Ben Tate is the best running back in the league. He is leading the league in rushing, and I believe touchdowns, as he has been getting just ridiculous number of carries each game. Apparently his stamina is really good, but we have not really had a chance to make an impact on the team aside from kickoffs, but here you see already down 10-0 here in the first quarter. Trey actually going to break this one off as he gets it to the 43, but so not a lot of chances for us on offense. Here we are in at fullback. We get blown up, as that is a familiar sight to see when we play fullback. But here we get our first carry of the game late in the second quarter, 1st and 10. Trey going to take this handoff here, go straight up the middle, but he's going to be met immediately by the defender. So nowhere to go. Now 2nd and 8. We're still in the game, going out for the pass, going to catch that halfback screen, turning it upfield, diving into the end zone, and we're in for the touchdown. So Trey making his mark on this game as we are in the end zone, as we now lead 31-25 here in the fourth quarter. Trey, another shot here, 1st and 10 with the run, but again going to be met immediately by the defender. Nowhere really to go, so 2 rushes, 2 yards. Back in it here on 2nd and down. Trey with the carry, and he is going to find the edge. Kind of cuts that one back towards the defender. We are going to pick up a face mask penalty here as well, so we help the team out, as that's going to get us to the 3-yard line. We will end up scoring there, I believe. Yes, we do score, and we are back here with the ball with 2 minutes to go, looking to run the clock out on the game. Trey with the carry, not really following our blocks there. We get a little bit too aggressive. Atlanta calls the timeout, but we do end up winning the game 44-32, so we pick up a touchdown in the game receiving. We end up with 3 carries for just 4 yards. Ben Tate, single game rushing record, 51 carries for 299 yards. I have tried everything, changing stamina and all of that. Nothing changes it. He still will randomly get a ton of carries, so not really sure what to do there. We bump up our carry attribute before the Week 13 matchup against the Bills, and the Bills 11-0 on the season. Even more surprising than the Browns winning 7 games, or now 8 games, is the Bills being undefeated. The Bills aren't horrible, but they're definitely not undefeated territory there. But here to start this one off, Trey takes the kickoff, looking to return it, looking for his blocks. Going to get taken down though as he makes it out to the 26-yard line. So we begin this one getting it into the game a little earlier here. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Trey with the carry, straight up the middle, breaks one tackle, but gets met quickly by 2 other defenders. Now 2nd and 8. Trey, another carry. He's got the edge here, looking for the end zone, dives for the end zone, and in for another touchdown, or actually the first touchdown of the game. But Trey using that dive, kind of his patented move there, as I think 4 of our touchdowns, I want to say, have been scored off that diving corner of the end zone play there. But here now the Bills leading 24-7 in the second quarter. Trey with the short kick return, and he is going to take this one all the way to the 43. Back in here, 3rd and 2 with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Trey taking the handoff here, and again met immediately, so we can't really get anything going. I mean, aside from that one touchdown run, the blocking not really there, as we're just not getting enough carries to really get anything going on the ground. We do get a pretty good carry there. Now 1st and 10, we're going to take the pitch. We run into our own defender. Ben Tate gets in our way there, so we do not get as many as we thought we would. Now 3rd and goal from the 1. Trey looking for the end zone, and he is going to fight for it, and he does not get it. But here the Browns going for it on 4th down, and Trey's going to get it this time though, as luckily we stay in the game, and that is touchdown number 2 of the day. That is our 2nd career multi-touchdown game, I believe. But here in the 3rd quarter, we're getting blown out 44-21. Trey picking up a block here. One man to beat, cannot spin around him though. He gets taken down, as that is our 8th carry of the game. Here is carry number 9, as we're going to find the edge, pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. So Now moving on here to the fourth quarter, it is 68-27. The Bills are absolutely giving us a shellacking here. Trey breaks this tackle on the return. A little step back move, going to get us a couple more yards as that one's to the 36. But we lose this one 75-30. So the Bills are apparently a force to be reckoned with. C.J. Spiller, 45 carries for 241 yards. Ben Tate, 37 carries, but we actually managed 9 carries in this one for 42 yards, 2 touchdowns. So actually a pretty good game for Trey. And now at 8-4, we move on to Week 14 in a matchup against the Colts. Just a few games left in this season. We have flown through this rookie season for Trey. Not the rookie season we envisioned, but with a chance to go to the playoffs, we will try and just continue to make as much of an impact and be as much of a help to the team as we can. And eventually, we will get our shot, whether it's with the Browns or if we have to go elsewhere. So we will see that Week 14 matchup, but that doesn't make it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.